All right, all right, all right. And here we are. Here we are. Is anyone here yet? Is anyone here yet? Vamos a ver. Give it a few minutes. Wait for people to get started or get logged in. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Anyone here yet? Okay. Not yet. Give it a few minutes and we'll go ahead and get started. Wait for people to go ahead and get logged in. Hola, hola. ¿Qué más? All right, we have our first student here today. Great, awesome. Okay, we have two. Good, excelente, excelente. We have a few minutes here. We'll go ahead and get started. I'll get a few minutes here. And we'll go ahead and get started. All right. Okie doke. Okie dokie. All right. So, buenas. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Espero que esté bien. Aquí estamos de nuevo. Otra clase. Sí, sí. Y bueno, vamos a empezar con saludos y gracias por asistir a la clase. Y estamos aquí de nuevo. Vamos a ver. Ok, so, hola Rod. ¿Qué más? Bien, por favor. Eso es bien, por favor, decirme cómo hizo tú aprender español, mi hermano. Ok, bueno, yo aprendí por mi parte, yo me enseñé, yo tuve que practicar con hablantes nativos, ¿sí? Sí, ya. Y yo tuve que, claro, yo tuve que utilizar YouTube y un libro para estructurar mis estudios. So I had to use a book, use YouTube, speak with native speakers to structure my learning pattern. And I developed a learning pattern for myself, and I basically taught myself. Yo me enseñé. I taught myself. Okay. Okay, so today's class, we are going to be talking about the group we don't need to conjugate. The group we don't need to conjugate. And of course, as always, I always give un modismo. Un modismo. And what does modismo mean? Anybody want to tell me what that means? Modismo. Idiom. Modismo significa idiom. ¿Qué significa modismo? Modismo significa idiom. Ok. So, vamos a ver qué modismo que podemos utilizar hoy. ¿Qué modismo que podemos usar hoy? Hoy en día. Hoy en día. Yo quiero ver un modismo. Ok. Vamos a ver. Ok. Everybody knows one, so I'm not gonna use that one. But this is a good one to use. This is sort of a Colombian modismo, so you may only hear it in the Colombian area. And then I'll give you another one as well. Let's see here. So, modismo is... Let's see what we got here, modismo. Mamar gallo. Mamar gallo. So like I said, mamar gallo is modismo. So therefore, you don't translate it directly, but it has a meaning, mamar gallo. So mamar gallo is something like to bromear. Bromear, and that's to make fun of. Bromear, to make fun of. So let's see how this modismo works. Okay, so me estás mamando gallo. That means me estás mamando gallo. Me estás mamando gallo. You ask someone that question, me estás mamando gallo? It means you making jokes about me? You kidding with me? Are you kidding? Are you kidding with me? ¿Estás mamando gallo? ¿Estás mamando gallo? Are you kidding with me? Joking with me? You fooling around? Kidding with me? Mamando gallo. Sí, mamando gallo. Okay. So that's the one I want to give you. Me estás mamando gallo. You kidding with me? And of course, we have two verbs in that phrase. Two verbs in that phrase. The verb estar, which means to be. And we have mamar, which means to suck. So don't try to translate it literally. Like I said, it's an idiom, modismo. So you don't translate everything literally. Me estás mamando gallo? You joking? Are you kidding with me? So there you have it. And of course, those two verbs, well, estar, we already went over the conjugation of the verb estar. And mamar is a regular verb, so you just conjugate it regularly. So go ahead and write down the conjugation of mamar. Yo, tú, él, ella, usted. And I always say use your pronouns for now, because until you get really mastering with verb conjugation, then you want to, not cut any steps. You want to get your fundamentales down and then, move along to advance. Take it step by step. Don't rush it. Don't rush. Okay. So, one question is, you live abroad in the States, my first time on your stream. Thank you for tuning in for your first time. And I am in Cucuta, Colombia. I am in Cucuta, Colombia. I'm living in Colombia right now. I am in Cucuta, Colombia. Make a long story short, I'm trapped here due to the quarantena. I'm trying to get out on Tuesday, but we'll see if I'm able to get a ticket. If next Saturday comes and I'm still in Cucuta, that means I was unable to get a ticket. Okay, so we have that modismo. And what I want to do now, I know I have some things I need to cover, but I want to cover two important verbs. Let's see. The definition of two important verbs. Mirar, esperar. Mirar, esperar. Mirar, esperar. Mirar, esperar. Also, two verbs that I want to cover. And the reason why I want to cover these two verbs is, well, I'll show you in a minute. I will show you in one moment, please. Okay, so let's take a look at this. How do you translate this sentence? We have 5 people watching. Let's see. I want to ask you a question. How do you translate this? I am looking at television and I am waiting for the bus. Let's see. We have 5 people. Go ahead, translate those two sentences for me. I'm looking at television. I am waiting for the bus. And of course, I give you a hint using those two verbs. Let's see what you come up with. Let's see what you come up with. I am looking at television. I am waiting for a bus. Okay, nobody wants to translate those two sentences? Someone give it a try. Somebody, por favor. Oh yeah. Okay, okay. Okay. Estoy mirando la tele. Estoy mirando televisión. Estoy esperando para el autobús. Okay, estoy esperando para el autobús. Okay, okay. So the first one, I'm looking at television. Estoy mirando televisión. Okay. And the second one. Esperando el autobús. Estoy esperando el autobús. Oh my, it's a little slow now. Must have a lot of people. Hope it doesn't go out on me. There are a lot of networks on the same channel. I asked the owner for the login for the router to change my channel so I wouldn't have so many networks on the same channel. And of course, they don't know it. You pay a bill, but you don't know it. Okay, of course. It's okay. I'll be getting out of here this week coming. This location I'm in was not very, let's say, very agreeable. Any event, in any event. So let's see what happened here. We have someone that says esperando para el autobús. We have someone that said yo ser mirando televisión, estoy esperando el autobús. So I said that's me. Okay, so let's take a look at the translation, the correct translation, and why. First, I would like to give the definition of mirar, okay? Mirar significa, remember to mean, mirar significa to look at. So, mirar significa to look at. Look at the definition. It means three things, to look at. Do not forget the at. So when you translate it, I am looking at television. Yo estoy mirando televisión. Because it means looking at. So we cannot forget the preposición at, right? Okay. Or I look at TV. Yo miro la televisión. I look at the TV. Okay, so let's look at esperar. Esperar significa to wait for. So if I am waiting for the bus, I don't need to say I am waiting for the bus. Don't say estoy esperando para el autobús. No, esperando el autobús. Okay, sí. So that's why we don't put para in there and we don't put a in mirar because it's already included in the definition. Okay? All right. So, yo estoy esperando el autobús. Yo estoy mirando televisión. Okay? I want to make sure we clear that out. Be careful with verbs that have prepositions in the definition. Okay? Be careful. Prepositions in the definition. Definitions. Be careful with verbs that have prepositions in the definitions. Okay, so those are two. Mirar, to look at. Esperar, to wait for. Yes. Okay. Yes. All right. So let's see here. Got here latest. Okay, you're going back to Cali. I plan on going back to Cali, but I am trapped in Cúcuta at the current moment. Gobierno, el gobierno. Ay, mi madre. Anyway, if anyone in the sound of my voice can hear me, don't come to Cúcuta. It's not worth it. Okay, so do we need to include yo? Good question. Do we need to include yo? If you are a beginner, you should include yo so you can master the conjugation of verbs. Because at the beginning stages, if you don't use the pronouns, some people get confused. I've seen it. But later on, once you're a master, once you become mastery level or Jedi Knight level, then you don't have to include yo because espero is always going to mean I wait. Miro is always going to mean I look at. It's not going to mean he look at because you don't say el miro. No, you say el mira. So you don't always need to include yo, but in the beginning, when you're learning, please include your pronouns. It's okay. All right. So at this current moment, I would like to say thank you for your attendance. And let's get down to what I started the chat about, or today's class. Okay? So today's class is I don't need to conjugate. I don't need to conjugate. I don't need to conjugate. Yes. So you're saying, wait a minute, teacher, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that there's sometimes you don't need to conjugate a verb? Yes, there is sometimes you don't need to conjugate a verb to have a clear meaning. Sometimes you do. Now I'm going to show you the times you don't. Okay? Okay. So I don't need to conjugate verb, or I don't need to conjugate group. Let's take a look at this. Let's start off with this. Antes de and después de. What do they mean? Someone please tell me. Antes de and después de. What do they mean? Antes de, después de. What do they mean? Come on, someone tell me. Somebody tell me. Okay, so antes de, después de. Before and after. So antes de, después de, meaning before and after. Okay. Let's take a look here. Take a look at a few. Okay. Good job. Antes de, before, después de, after. Okay, so now, what do you mean by you don't need to conjugate? Let me show you. You don't need to conjugate. So, antes de comer, yo cocino. Antes de comer, yo cocino la comida because I don't eat raw food. Okay. Después de comer, yo lavo los platos. So look what happened with the verb with antes de and después de. You did not have to conjugate. Before eating, I cook the food. Or before I am eating, or before eating, before eating is better, yes. Before eating, I cook the food. Antes de comer. So I know if you know about gerund, you can say comiendo means eating. But with antes de, you don't conjugate the verb. You don't conjugate the verb. So don't do it. And you have yo cocino la comida. I cook the food. With después de comer, same thing. Después de comer, after eating, yo lavo los platos. I clean the plates, the dishes. Okay? Yes. So that's how it works. You don't have to conjugate the verb that comes with antes de or después de. You see? Yes. So you don't say antes de comiendo. I mean, people will understand you, but don't tell them you learned that from me. Okay. Also, we have antes de, después de, and so now let's look at expressing obligations. That's another one we can look at as far as expressing obligations. Expressing obligations. And how do we express obligations? My favorite combination is tener que, to have to do something. So you know what's coming after the que is going to be a verb in the unconjugated form. Aha. So we all know how to conjugate tener, right? Yo tengo, tú tienes, él, ella, usted tienen, nosotros tenemos, y ellos, ellas, ustedes tienen. ¿Sí? Sí. Okay. So here we have it. I say I have to clean the kitchen. Yo tengo que cocinar, que limpiar la cocina. You see, I did not conjugate that verb that came after que. Yo tengo que limpiar la cocina. Yo tengo que limpiar la cocina. Yo tengo que limpiar la cocina. Yo tengo que limpiar el baño. Uh-huh. This is how you express obligations. You have to do something. Obligation. Yo tengo que limpiar el baño. Okay. So there you have it again. You don't have to conjugate that verb that comes after tengo que or tiene que or tenemos que. The verb that comes after que, you don't conjugate. You can, people will understand you, but just don't tell them you learned it from me, okay? So let's take a minute here. We have 3 examples of groups we don't have to conjugate verb. So we have antes de, before, después de, after, and tener que, to be obligated to have to do something. So I want everyone to take a chance or take some time and give me an example with antes de, después de, y tener que. Okay? Now, don't be self-centered. It doesn't always have to be about you. You can say, ella tiene que estudiar. Now, people would say, oh, what if I forget K? It don't matter. They're going to understand me. Yeah, they'll probably understand you more than likely. They won't make a big fuss. But if you're here to learn, then you must learn the correct way and the good way. So it's all about progress, right? Don't be stuck on stupid. Don't be stuck on, I don't want to use K. K is not that big of a deal, okay? After a while, it just flows right into it. Ella tiene que estudiar porque tiene una prueba mañana. So come on, give me some examples. That's a good one. Tengo que limpiar la casa antes de salir. Bien hecho, muy bien hecho. You see, you do not conjugate the verb after antes de y after que. Bien hecho, bien hecho. I have to clean the house before I go out, before leaving. Bien hecho. Okay. Antes de comer, tengo que beber mis cervezas. Bien hecho. Antes de comer, before eating, I have to drink my cervezas. Sí. Bien hecho. Muy bien hecho. Muy bien hecho. Excelente. So we get it. We get it. So not only are we going to be writing, we have to be speaking. Just as I'm reading out loud the examples, I want you to be at home reading the examples too, because it's the only way to practice the voice of speaking. Reading and writing, learning a language, it's easy. But the most important thing is to speak and communicate. So make sure you're doing out. Now, you can talk to yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. The only problem they say is if you start answering yourself. But when you're learning a language, it's fine to answer yourself because you need the practice. All right, all right. Ella tiene que venir a la tienda. Okay, so ella tiene que venir a la tienda. She needs to come to the store. Now, that is if you are already at the store and you're saying ella tiene que venir a la tienda. She needs to come to the store. So that means she needs to be over there and she comes to where? The store. She needs to come to the store. If you say she needs to go to the store, you normally say ella tiene que ir a la tienda. But venir is more like if you're there at the store and you say, hey, she has to come here. Ella tiene que venir. She has to come to the store. Good job, good job. All right, this is great. This is great. You guys are really fast learners, or this is just too easy. Quiero descansar después de trabajar. Ah, that's good. I didn't even put that quiero, and that's a desire, expressing desire. But yes, I want to rest after working. Good job, good job, good job. Bien hecho, bien hecho. Bien hecho means well done. Bien hecho, bien hecho. Okay. What else? Good job, good job. All right, come on, come on. Let's get a couple of more examples going here. Let's get a couple more examples going here. Let's get a few more examples going here. Vamos, 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 mi gente. Ok, estoy yendo a la tienda y antes de... Okay, so let me help you a little bit with that one. Remember, after antes de, you don't conjugate the verb. So, estoy yendo a la tienda y antes de estar. Okay, let's see. I don't know if you're exactly trying to say that. That's not kinda going a mi trabajo. Okay, so I think you were trying to say I'm going to the store and before going to work. I think you're trying to say I'm going to the store before going to work. Estoy yendo a la tienda antes de ir a mi trabajo. I think that's what you're trying to say. Antes de ir before I go, before going. Mi, sorry, it should be mi trabajo, not al mi trabajo. Let me try to correct that. Typo. Estoy yendo a la tienda antes de ir a mi trabajo. Ok, antes de salir, yo tengo que limpiar mi habitación. Good job. Bien hecho. Antes de salir, you remember, don't conjugate after. Bien hecho. Yo tengo que limpiar. Que muy bien hecho. Tengo que limpiar mi habitación. Remember, after K, no conjugation after antes de. Bien hecho, bien hecho. We're getting it. This is very good. This is very good. Después de dibujar, estaré pintor. After drawing, I will be a painter. Good job. That is very good. You guys are really doing well. Okay, excellent. This is very good. Excelente. Okay, I always keep the floor open for questions. Preguntas? ¿Hay preguntas? ¿Hay preguntas? Hay preguntas. ¿Hay preguntas? All right. Give me a few minutes here. See if you have any preguntas. ¿Hay preguntas? And as I said before, this is a good starting phase. You can go back and look at the earlier broadcasts, and you can build up to if you're missing anything we covered in the past. The good thing about being on YouTube is it's there to review. Excelente. Sí. Spanish, if you're a native English speaker, Spanish is one of the easiest languages to learn. Why? Because it's next to English. When you step, especially in the United States, when you step out of your house, more than likely, the high probability, the next language you're going to hear is Espanol, or or Castellano. If you want to be technical, it's called Castellano. But that's why I say it's easy to learn. And once you get a few fundamentals down, it's all the same. It's like a formula. You just apply different numbers and you know the expected results. Okay? All right. No questions? This is live learning. All right. Okay, so if there are no questions, we can move along. So, how do you say to someone to stop doing an action? Stop doing an action, not stop something in motion, but stop doing an action. How do you say stop doing that? How do you say stop crying? How do you say stop making noise as they do in this neighborhood all the time? It's okay. Next week, I will be out of this neighborhood. How does that said? Anybody know? Okay. There's a question here. Como se dice, I will have. Okay, so I will have. Okay, so that's how you say I will have. Yo tendré. Yo tendré. Yo tendré. I will have. Yo tendré. Okay, so we have people saying para. We have people say parelo. Okay, so yes, they do. That's one of the reasons why I said don't come to Cucuta. Don't waste your time here. It's like a whole city full of people who are very inconsiderate and always haciendo una bulla o ruido afuera. Yes, very inconsiderate place. Okay, so let's take a look. Stop doing an action. We use dejar de. To stop doing an action. Stop doing an action. Okay? To stop doing an action. Dejarte. Dejarte. So how does that work? So if you want to tell somebody, stop crying. Notice crying is a gerund, but we don't put llorando in that phrase, stop crying. Let me show you how it's done. Again, that's a command. So with a command, we're going to just use the different commands you can use. But in this case, for beginners, we'll just use the to command. Okay, so to form the to command, we conjugate verb in the, of course, to form. And drop the S. So now, if dejar is a regular verb, yes, it is. The to form of dejar would be dejas. Dejas, no? This is a command. So we drop the dejas and we have deja. So, because we're giving an order, it's like giving an order, right? Command order, however you like to call it. So don't forget de. We always have to have the preposition de in there. Just like we have to have tener que, we have to have dejar de. So now we should know how to tell someone to stop doing something. Yes. So remember, we do not conjugate that second verb because that's what we started off. This is the do not conjugate that verb group. So if I tell someone, the child, to stop crying, it is deja de llorar. Remember, stop in action, not stop the bus in motion. We'll get to that another time. Deja de llorar, mi niño. So, stop crying, my son. Stop crying, my son. Deja de llorar, mi niño. Tranquilo, todo está bien. Okay, deja de llorar, because llorar means to cry. Yeah, in English we say stop crying, but in Spanish we say deja de llorar. No need to say deja de llorando. Now, will they understand you? Yes, they'll understand you, but just don't tell them you learned it from me. Okay, deja de llorar. All right, so now you know how to tell someone to stop doing something as a command or an order, whichever you want to put it. And go ahead, tell us a few things to stop doing. This is my favorite one. What's that mean? That's my favorite one. So, there you go. That's a good one. Deja de quejar. Deja de quejar. Stop complaining. Good. Okay, so, deja de tanto duro. Okay, so remember, it has to follow up with a verb. Is there a verb after de? Tanto duro. It's not a verb. Try again. Because I think you want to say stop being so tough or so hard. Then being, right? So a state of being. Deja de, Remember, after deja de, don't conjugate the verb. Because, remember, this class is the I don't have to conjugate verb class group. Try again. Deja de manejar. Good job, bien hecho. Deja de manejar. Stop driving. Deja de pedir. Stop requesting. Stop asking for something. Stop asking for something. Deja de enseñar tanto duro. Stop teaching so rough. Deja de enseñar tanto duro. Okay, yes. All right, so listen, I don't know if everyone has it. Everyone has it, but try to use your Alt key codes if you have a keypad on your computer. Okay, at this stage, we're making sure we put in our special characters in our writing so we can be correct, because N-A and N-Y make two different sounds. I had to show someone today in class, they want to pronounce skipping a vowel. The only thing that doesn't make a sound in Spanish is la H. Everything else, you make sure you make a vowel sound. So let me show you something, because this is two different words and makes two different sounds. We all get this joke. Has everyone heard this joke before? I'm sure they have, but those are two different words and they make two different sounds. Okay. Those are two different words and two different sounds. Deja de comer. Deja de comer. Right. Okay, remember, with deja de, the second verb does not get conjugated. So, deja. Second verb does not get conjugated. That's what we want to make sure that this focuses on. That second verb we're not conjugating. Let's see here. Let me see. I'm going to. So a few words here. Let's see. Yeah, so. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay, okay. So what else do we have here? What else do we have? Repetir, dejar de. What else do we have? All right. So that's to stop someone or to tell someone to stop doing an action. Dejarte. Deja de comer. Deja de llorar. Deja de hacer una bulla. Stop making a noise. All right. So I don't need to conjugate group. Good. Let's see here. And let's see, that is Okay. All right. So, any questions? Questions. Damas y caballeros. Or questions? Here we are. Let's see here. Maybe this class was too easy because no one has any questions. Maybe I need to teach a little difficult. Looks like no one has any questions. Looks like everyone is doing things pretty well. All right. Do 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 do. Oh, if I put this one up. Okay, okay. Oh, Lord. I believe that is all the alt key codes. I believe I gave you them. If you can think of any others, just let me know. Those are the ones I use mostly. So we should be good. Oh, here's one. Don't use it too much. Yes, yes, yes. So don't make it easy. Give me some questions. Questions. Okay. So let's see. We did that. We did that. Okay. Now, also, what I want to explain to you is another modismo. Let's see, what do I have in the modismo bank for you? Now, when you learn these modismos, I want you to practice using them in your speech as well, so you get a feel for them, okay? Okay. Let's see. This is a good one. This is a good one. This is a good modismo here. A caballo regalado no se le mira el comillo. A caballo regalado no se le mira el comillo. A caballo regalado no se le mira el comillo. A caballo regalado no se le mira el comillo. So, what does that mean? Don't try to translate it word for word. I got you. It just simply means, you can probably guess if you know what caballo means, or regalado, gift horse. we have a similar one in English. But you know, caballo regalado is gift horse. So tell me what that modismo means before I tell you what that modismo means. You should be able to figure that out. If you want to go the extra mile and translate a new vocabulary word for word, you can look at the words, you can look up the words in a translator. But remember the phrase, a caballo regalado no se le mira el colmillo. Good job, good job, good job. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Excellent. Excellent. Told you, we have the same phrase in English. See how similar it is? See how easy Spanish is to learn? See how close to it is? It's the neighbor. Vecino, vecino, yes. Vecino. Good job, good job. Okay, we have about 4 minutes left on the broadcast as we come to a close. Once again, I thank you for your assistance, attendance, I should say. Yes, once again, I thank you for your attendance. If let's see, what does this say? YouTube is trying to shut me down. Oh. So remember, like, share, subscribe. Please like, share, subscribe. Please like, share, subscribe. Remember to please like, share, subscribe. It says, sorry, I'm thinking in Spanish and English. Good. No, don't be sorry. That's good. You want to think in Spanish. You don't want to think in English and then translate to Spanish. You want to think in Spanish. So good. It's okay. Don't be sorry. Be proud. You know, when you really when you have achieved a level of fluency, when you start having dreams in Spanish. Now, as far as me, not all of my dreams are in Spanish, but some of them are, depending on the situation, depending on the dream. That's for me to know which dream. But it came to a point where I started dreaming in Spanish. Yes, this is accurate. Ask some of your friends who are bilingual, what languages do they dream in? Or trilingual friends, what languages they dream in? It's an interesting phenomenon. It really is. Thanks for the lesson. You are quite welcome. You are quite welcome. Every Saturday, 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, right? Yes, because I'm on Central Time now. So every Saturday, 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, I'll be having a lesson. Now, these lessons, of course, are for beginners. So if it's a little bit too advanced, a little bit too below your level, no worries. Maybe you just need to sharpen up your Spanish and you tune in. Please like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Doesn't hurt you to give a thumbs up to the video. Click. It doesn't hurt. Uh-huh. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. And donations are accepted if you decide to. But like I said, every Saturday, 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. Okay? As we close out, any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Questions before we go? Okay, time to wrap up. No one has questions? That's excellent. So what you have to do is practice. Practice what you have learned today. Hay que practicar. Hay que practicar. I think next week I'll probably do that one as well. Hay que. Because that's another one where you don't have to conjugate the verb that follows hay que. You notice, verbs that follow prepositions que, de, seems as if we don't have to conjugate. My detective analysis is kicking in. Ok, bueno, es todo. Muchísimas gracias. Nos vemos la próxima semana. Nos vemos la semana entrante. Mi gente, que esté bien. Chao.